guide you where the lost begin. Whispers calling soft through the night, messages shining in the candlelight. Terror will speak.
Hey y'all, this is going to be another general reading. Keep an eye out because I think tomorrow I'm going to do a live reading for a couple hours. Probably in the late afternoon when I get to that one. Alright, so we're going to start with Blind Bible Pool and then get into the cards. So we are at Luke 4:15, and we're going to verse, or 4:35, excuse me, verse 31, and it's Jesus drives out an impure spirit. Says, then he went down to Capernaum, a town in Galilee, and on the Sabbath he taught the people. They were amazed at his teachings because his words had authority. In the synagogue there was a man possessed by a demon, an impure spirit. He cried out at the top of his voice, "Go away, what do you want with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." "Be quiet," Jesus said sternly. "Come out of him." Then the demon threw the man down before them, and all came without injuring him. All the people were amazed and said to each other, "What words these are!" With authority and power he gives orders to impure spirits, and they came out. And the news about him spread throughout the surrounding area. Jesus left the synagogue and went to the home of Simon. Now Simon's mother-in-law was suffering from a high fever, and they asked Jesus to help her. So he bent over her and rebuked the fever, and it left her. She got up at once and began to wait on him. At sunset, the people brought to Jesus all who had various kinds of sickness, and laying his hands on each one, he healed them. Moreover, the demons came out of many people, shouting, "You are the Son of God." But he rebuked them and would not allow them to speak, because they knew he was the Messiah. At daybreak, Jesus went out to the solitary place. The people were looking for him, and when they came to where he was, they tried to keep him from leaving them. But he said, "I must proclaim the good news of the kingdom to God, to the other towns also, because that is why I was sent." And he kept on preaching at the synagogue of Judea. So there is either someone in the collective that has or is dealing with somebody with an impure spirit, and this is your warning to be very careful. Or there's somebody in the collective that has the ability to sense and discern people with impure spirits, and has the ability to demand and withdraw them from people. But we'll get more into that in the cards and see what info the cards give us. We're going to start with the universal messages. Here we have power. learning. So we have power, learning, respect, humility, impeccability, heart, and truth. So if we take the blind Bible pool plus these cards here, I would say that there is somebody who has the ability to draw out impure spirits. This person may also be somebody who finds themselves around impure spirits often. We have they miss their kids and not attracted. Somebody may not be in their own body and while being occupied by an impure spirit. Maybe that's why they miss their kids. Not attracted. They could have slept with a Jezebel. Didn't realize what it was going to cost them. We have grace. Either you need to take grace upon their life or they're asking for grace. We have magical powers. We have success, trust, letting go, and beauty. Sometimes before a person can come fully into their abilities, they have to let go of something from their past that continues to affect their mind and thought process. And then we have divine guidance, prosperity, sensuality, passion. With the passion and sensuality, I would say probably a lot of your partners themselves have been the ones with impure spirits. Alright, for the angel cards, we have Page of Michael, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. So, you could be being given new abilities to deal with that involve driving impure spirits out. It says your plans are working very well. Financial success. This could be something that becomes a part of your income. Okay, we got material needs are fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. You could be someone who's not working right now, but isn't really wanting for anything. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication is coming your way. We have seek out the possibilities, look for magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. Could be an empath. Make a wish, dreams become reality. So divine is wanting you to really knuckle down and list out what it is you want out of life. And then a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So you're ending a cycle, and something that you have been wishing for a very long time is going to be coming to you, coming into you. We have bloodline, arranged marriage, balance your options, and somebody's apartment or condo with family. So apartment and condo with family, this could be a current living situation that you're in right now, or this could be somebody's memory that you're connected to, that's pulling through in on this reading, that it's bringing up. Balance your options, meaning you need to now, with coming out or ending a cycle and coming into a new one, and being given new abilities that the universe feels that you're ready for, you're gonna have to stay balanced, because when people get certain abilities, they can become very overwhelming if you've never had them before or not worked with people who've had them. They can get confusing because you have to decipher not only how to use it, but the messages that it's relaying to you, as well as how to protect yourself. Arranged marriage, either you or someone that is connecting to your energy could be in an arranged marriage to somebody that they're not attracted to, and there's something with your bloodline. I'm going to do some past life cards real quick, and then we'll do the love relationship deck. Alright, with past life, we have orphan. Either you or your children in a past life that is moving into this lifetime could have been orphans, leaving or travel. So with this new ascension and new cycle that you'll be starting, you could be having to travel a lot, be meeting new people, sharing your gifts with new people. We have scribe or writer. So you are somebody that can foresee into the future. You're somebody that is able to predict things, and you can see events that are either currently happening or going to happen, whether that be through water, candle, or writing. And karmic relationships. So this would go back to what I was saying. many of your relationships have been dealing with partners that have impure spirits. So you're definitely someone who encounters a lot of karmic partners. Alright, Spirit, can you please show me what the collective is facing with this current relationship? So, we have the Three of Wands. We have the Sun card. We have the Magician. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We have the Page of Knights. And we have the Seven of Cups. So, wow. Okay. There is an older female here that is recruiting free men right now to help separate this relationship that has potential to be extremely powerful, a power couple, okay? So you and the other partner hold abilities each. Maybe one isn't tapped in, or maybe one's not as far into utilizing those abilities as you are. But the people around you guys, whether their family knows you or not, or your family knows them or not, there's somebody on each one of your sides of the family that either dabbles with magic or has abilities themselves that knows that you guys each hold abilities, okay? They could have possibly had a reading on you too. I don't know, to have gotten that information. But anyways, you're dealing with magician work here. So with this older female who is looking to have these three men take this relationship and dismantle it, this older female then wants this magician to turn her into that female, right? For this King of Wands, he is wanting to get turned into this Page of Knights, right? So this young man, this King of Wands. So okay, you have an older couple who is wanting to turn themselves into the younger couple, okay, the younger version. The only problem is somebody is hiding a secret. One of them, who is wearing a mask, has not disclosed that they are actually more interested in the same sex. So if this was to happen, it won't, but if it was, okay, if somebody's magic just really happened to be that powerful, which is, it's impossible, because this person is not being forthcoming about who they really are inside, if they were to swap, they would not be able to replace this person's attraction for men with their attraction for women when they get put into that position. They would then be forced to take on the attraction for men, like the person that they're trying to become. Spirit, can you show what the love life looks like for the collective in this new cycle? So, what is coming is this king, right? King of Wands is going to end up being kicked to the curb, okay? And there's going to be it's cutting of the rose, so that could be bloodshed, that could be you know, if they're into magic, that could be curses being put out, sabotaging of the life, things like that. So somebody is going to cut this King of Wands off. The other card that's coming out is the older female here that was trying to become the younger female. It doesn't show that that was successful, but it does show that this younger male that this King of Wands was trying to become now realizes that the older female and the younger one have a relationship. But there's a trick here as well, okay? This younger male also has another party that will be traveling to them to visit. So, my collective, you could be a male. Yeah, so there's a male here who goes out on a date with a female, leaving the other female at home to eat dinner alone. Then this male turns around and is getting quite friendly with another male. Here we have the wands, the One of Wands in reverse. So this male loses the ultimate gentleman, the ultimate male, the ultimate you know how like some men, they can have a wife and be flirtatious and entertaining to other women, but yet they still don't sleep around. They're just loyalty, right? This person loses the respect and loyalty that people have for them, okay? And then is going from magician to the fool, the clown. The female that he had The female that he had come into town, and he left the other one at dinner with, right? This female turns around and falls for the older woman. Here you have the Ten of Swords, so he attempts to go back to the original female with the rose that he cut off. So he's gonna try to backtrack. This could be that arranged marriage type thing. But then you have to ask yourself why, and did the two women set that up? We have sacrifice for the better. So this could be something that the male is being told that he had to do, that it was for the betterment of the bloodline or their situation. We have opposer. So this male is not being genuine, not being authentic. He acts a certain way around certain people, and then a different way around other people. We have New Mexico. Somebody could be from New Mexico. Again, next message would be to listen to people's body language. Read it, pay attention to it. They could be giving you subtle signs of disinterest, or body language will give you signs of uncomfortability, or if there's a secret in the room. So this is for the male, and the message is that you're going to get tricked out of your magician position. Pay attention to the women in the room. Again, you could have met this person just last month. There's a setup going on here. Says everything you go through is for a reason. What was the lesson? What did you learn? What will you do differently next time? So this is going to end in regret. Didn't get what you wanted? Just know the universe will grant it when you're ready. Until then, something else will come in to help get you ready for what you want. So, this could be happening because you were someone that constantly was having an ulterior motive with people, or setting up situations behind the scenes, and leading someone to think it was something else, right? So now it's being done to you. Says, I'm not happy in my current situation. It's lost its appeal, and so I'm miserable. Now it's over. This person is somebody that gets bored. They constantly have to have somebody entertain them. And if you're a male and this is your reading, if you're somebody that gets bored and you constantly have to have somebody entertain you, just know that you're going to constantly be going through partners, because nobody wants to sit there and stroke somebody's ego all day long. People have things to do. People have other things to think about that they need to sort out, or they need to work out, or heal from, or put together. So for you to have to be the number one thought all day long, do you know how exhausting that is? That means you don't want anyone to have a life. You want them to dedicate it to you. You better be a rich motherfucker for that. It says stop allowing your past to make you view yourself in a certain way. Figure out who you really are. So you could be someone who dwells on your past. When you were in the moment, you didn't really like it. And then when you think about it, you miss it. You're stuck in reminiscent mode. Like how people get stuck in victim mode. Says you could be having difficulty with arguing lately, and they may have told you to get out. Do they really want you to leave, or are they just saying it because you know how to make them mad? Despair. So you lost. You don't know how you got here. Someone can only be in despair like that if they don't take responsibility for their own actions. Says you've been waiting patiently. You try and you keep yourself positive and motivated, but now it's getting too hard. So again, either you or you're wearing somebody out. Nothing is never too late to try to do. Age and time are man-made. Stop halting your goals and dreams. You'll look and feel like your age. So it's just a mindset. Meaning, if you feel 50 and you keep thinking like that, you're going to start looking and acting like that. If your mind is young, youthful, creative, full of ideas, you're going to stay looking young, youthful, creative. Again, if you're someone stuck in the past, right? You're never going to have anything successful happen for you because you consistently allow your mind to go back to old ways, reminisce about old times. Really, it's okay to have a nostalgic moment once in a while, but you shouldn't be doing activities or speaking to people, or even keeping yourself, your character or personality the same as you were 20 years ago. That means you're not evolving, you're not growing. You have purposely stunted yourself by constantly worrying about going back to the past. It says, if you leave and hop over to the other side of the fence, you realize the grass is fake and not providing any nutrients, and you try to come back, but the gate's now locked. You don't get to be mad over that. So, if you know you're someone who's stuck with nostalgia, and you know you're bored of your relationship because the past and your memories and talking to people or, reminiscing about your past with people all the time is causing you to get bored with the here and now, and you don't want to elevate yourself, and you hop that fence, you don't get to come back. Remember, the grass from the past is going to be dead. It's going to be dried out. It's going to be old, and it's not going anywhere. But I mean, if that's how you want to lay, if that's how you want to make your bed, then do it. Okay, so you have the Page of Swords. This is going to be someone from your past. someone from your either early adult years or teenage that you often think about or check in on. This is somebody that you're wanting to either reconnect with or that's just been on your mind a lot lately. Could have possibly even ran into this person. Something's gonna happen on the 31st of October. There's an older female here that is contacting people about a female that you deal with, whether it's current or it's somebody that you do want to deal with, and this older female knows about it. This could be them trying to get rid of your current person for you to bring in this new one. Somebody's spirit team is working diligently to bring attention to this, whether to officials or to the person that it's going to be happening to. Yeah, you got 3 women coming together underneath the moon, and look at that, the 31st. 2 different cards. You got one card here with the calendar in the back marked October 31st. And then I just pulled 2 different cards. One's a 3, one's a 1, making the 31st. There's something happening on the 31st, and you're aware of it. Whoever it's happening to, somebody's got the letter M in their name. Somebody's going to lose their house from this event. So whatever is going to be done under the moon, okay, whatever work these 3 women are putting together is going to cause an issue with somebody's home. They're either going to have to put it up for sale or move out. And I think they originally were expecting whatever they did was going to cause a tower moment and have somebody completely lose their shit, their mental stability, right? She's on the phone, she's all red, which means she's heated, and she's breaking shit, going crazy. It came in reverse, so whatever it is they put together, whatever plan they came up with, it didn't work. It's not going to work, but it is going to result in somebody losing their home. So somebody's from Florida, and right now somebody up until the 31st is working on conjuring up some type of spirits, a group of them, not just one, not just two. You're gonna have a whole lot of spirits that are gonna be coming up to you, or your person that they're going after. And it's all because somebody from the past is wanting to come in, whether you want them to or whether they want to. And so there's going to be a lot of interference. It could interfere with your lights. It could cause arguing. It could cause instability, emotional, could cause illness, the things that they're conjuring up. So you're going to want to keep your environment clean, very clean, every day, so that you can sweep and wipe the negativity out. There is self-doubt, weakness, imbalance, discord, and manipulation going on in your environment right now. And that is due to the work that these three people are doing. And here's the thing, I do believe I'm talking to a male. That is the strong feeling that I get. And the other thing is, I do believe that you are aware of what's happening. But I think you're pessimistic about it, as if you think it's just some bullshit that these people are talking about doing. You don't feel that it's really going to happen. And if that's the case, you're going to be highly upset come the 31st. If you don't start speaking up or doing something about it. Because the whole house is going to go down. And if it's for you to go to this past person, that's not worth it. You might as well just leave the relationship you're in if that's what's happening. If it has nothing to do with this past person and it's somebody in your environment that is working with the past person to do this, and you're aware of it, you need to speak up. Because the amount of stuff that's going to be thrown at I feel like it's being thrown at you. The stuff that's going to be thrown at you it's not going to be cool. We have gossip, loneliness, excessive isolation, and scandals. So there's very much a group coming together that is doing things. They're coming up with ideas to do this. Really, it could end up leaving you lonely. It could end up leaving you in isolation mode because of what all is about to go on. And what's about to be lost. The strength is in reverse, which means you're not going to have any way to fight it because of the tower that they're attempting to create. The Page of Wands. We have another a nostalgic thing. It's somebody from the past. From somebody from when you were a kid or early adult. We have freedom, hopeful, empower, healing, and surrender. You or someone you are around could be in that energy of healing things and learning to surrender themselves, or this could be something that the universe is needing you to do before the 31st to start to attempt to do this for yourself in order for the universe to even help you stop what's going to be thrown at you. are all the same cards from the last reading. That's crazy. I wonder if they're connected. Just because out of a 75 or 78 card deck, I'm still drawing all the same cards from the reading I just did a few minutes ago. That involved an Aries, a Capricorn, Aquarius, and I can't remember the other one, but it was something along these lines of, trying to control somebody's life and feed off their energy and dictate their outcome. So pretty much keeping somebody stuck at a certain level in their life because this person is able to manifest or generate so much energy for them to create off of, right? And so with these cards all falling out the same from the last reading, you could either be connected to that reading somehow, or that reading is for you as well. It's the same person that I'm pulling in. And if that's the case, there is in no way, shape, or form these people want you to have any type of relationship that ends in marriage. So you need to, since you like to reminisce, okay, you like to be stuck in the past, you need to really go back and think who around you today was a common denominator and consistently or majority of the time around you in the past with your relationships that really played a part in maybe getting into your partner's ears or your ears and causing tower moments to where the relationship just could not grow. It couldn't flourish after a certain point and ended up in breakup or whatever, because you clearly have never been married, because it's not it, they won't let you. They don't want me to talk right now. There's somebody around you that has halted your energy from accelerating, from elevating, from catching momentum, from going past a certain point, because then there's no control over you. They can't feed off of you. I mean, this energy knows you so well that, like, they don't mind tormenting you. No, go with this one. Somebody says they feel like you're drifting away. So either you feel like that, or somebody's feeling like that with you. Says don't think about them or help them. They can't take your energy. So that would be a message for you. The people that are causing these things to happen to you, that have been causing these things your whole life to happen to you, you somehow have to break the connection between you and them, the spiritual cord, okay? Because even if you're in different locations, they can still draw off of you if they know you well enough. If they have an item of yours that they know you cherished or that you use all the time, they can draw off of that. If you're somebody that helps these people a lot, maybe you're a natural helper, right? So if someone says that they need something and they can't do it, you just, without saying anything, you just get up and go do it, or go get it for them, or whatever, okay? you have to cut that off too, because that's part of a heartstring that they tug on for you. They know that you can't help yourself but to help people. So whether they ask you directly to help or they just have the conversation in front of you, they know it's going to trigger you to help, and therefore you're going and doing things for them. You need to be careful. This one says killers, secret meetups, this past person that is coming in, that is a part of whatever is going to happen on the 31st, whether you're aware that they're involved or not. This past person follows the directions of the older woman, okay? An older woman could be a grandparent, it could be an aunt, a sister, a cousin, whoever you deal with almost on a daily, okay? But it's a family member because they have to know you really well. But the past person is not going to listen to you. They're not going to take orders from you. You can talk to them till you're blue in the face. At the end of the day, the older woman has the upper hand on you because there is some type of exchange there. And by the relationship cards, there was also a secret relationship between them that you're not aware of. It says if your mind isn't right, your body and soul aren't right, so then your life cannot be right. So it's about balance, knowing things. Something says boyfriend. So somebody's boyfriend, the past person's boyfriend, the older woman's boyfriend, your boyfriend. If you go that way, I don't know. I'm being told to stop because the information I just threw at you is already a lot, and Spirit says you have to process that. If I throw any more at you, Spirit doesn't believe you're going to believe it, and you're going to shrug it off as not being something legitimate that not being something legitimate that you need to process and take in and investigate on your own. So I'm gonna stop there, but I will go and do the confirmation cards real quick, so it can give you a little bit extra nudge on knowing that the message could be for you, okay? Oh, it's like it's shutting. Confirmation cards, these could be things that you talk about, joke about, wanted to do, have done, just things that have come out your mouth, or maybe a game you played, whatever. Executing a hostage every hour, a 3-way with my wife, hot cheese, bleached asshole, we have flying sex snakes, dungeon porn, getting crushed by a vending machine, one second. My cheating son of a bitch husband. Horse meat. Someone could talk about horses' dicks. Go-gurts. And I don't know what that is. And powerful thighs. And fucking my sister. Alright. So, collective, you need to, Spirit wants you to sit and take in the information that was given to you in this video. Because I think some of it is going to bother you, and it needs to get processed. And, I'm being told, strongly urged to tell you, you really do need to be careful for October 31st. So if there's a party, or if you're planning on going somewhere, or if you know about something that's being planned, if something's going to happen at your house, whatever it is, you need to take precaution and be very, very careful, because there is a setup here. You might be under the impression it's for somebody else, but you're going to be affected by it too. Okay, and that's it. So yeah, I'll be on live tomorrow. Don't forget to check that out.